kind of tight in the middle and kind of loose off, and it was tough for him to if he wasn't able to arc it in the corner and finish the corner, he had a tough time staying in the throttle. So I just knew I needed to get down in the corner with him. The side draft was really the key, getting down in the corner and getting even. So it all worked out, and just really, really proud of everybody. And I told you before the race that we don't come to these races to count our fingers and thumbs to see how many points we need. We come here to win, and we did that today.
Ready to go give him a beat down at Phoenix?
I don't know about a beat down. These guys are all tough right now. It's the end of the year. Everybody's on top of their game, but we're gonna go try our best. I can promise you that. We'll say hi to Keelan and everybody at home.
8th win of the year, and we've already decided, by the way, that young man is going to be the hero at school tomorrow. Kevin Harvick, his new favorite driver.
Well, he did.
All right, we are going to get started with our post-race media availabilities here at Texas Motor Speedway for today's AAA Texas 500. We are joined by our second-place finisher, Ryan Blaney, driver of the number 12 Acela Carlisle Ford. We are also joined by our sixth-place finisher and playoff driver, Chase Elliott, driver of the number 9 Kelly Blue Book Chevrolet. We will open up to questions for these two drivers. Please raise your hand down here in the media center. We'll get a microphone to you, or we'll get to you up in the press box. We'll start in the front with Jeff.
Jeff,
I can hear you.
yeah, on the last restart there, I mean, once he took the top, did you feel like he was going to have the advantage that he did?
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't make that move 3 times. We almost cleared him the first restart up top, and then I did the second one, and I figured he'd take the top. And the 42 gave me a heck of a push, but I didn't quite get far enough ahead of the 4 into 1. If we would have went in there and he was kind of on my right rear, I would have been okay. But we went in side by side, and if I sailed it off in there as fast as he did, I would have just got loose and wrecked his bolts. So you kind of knew you're beat getting into 1 when you're there, because you know the guy on the outside is going to pin you. But yeah, I figured when he took the top, it was going to take a really big push and a good position into 1 to have a prayer at it. It just didn't happen. Yeah, I mean, when someone beats you on there, the top actually wasn't bad in 1 and 2 on restarts. I feel like you could roll pretty decent, especially on the front row when you had no one in front of you. But yeah, I mean, you almost get beat 1, you get beat the next one, you're going to take the top, and you're not going to restart on the bottom. Honestly, it's a really vulnerable spot being on the bottom. Someone can just pin you however hard they want to and get you real loose. So I knew he wasn't going to do that.
We're going to go upstairs to the press box for, I believe, 3 questions.
Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire Service. Chase, basically, at this point, you've got a situation where you pretty much have to win at Phoenix. Your last 2 starts there were 2nd and 3rd. Do you feel pretty confident going in there, having that one goal in mind?
I mean, yeah, I feel better about Phoenix than I did about today, for sure. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know until we get there, but yeah, tough spot to be in. But ultimately, I mean, you gotta be in a must-win situation at Homestead if you ever make it down there. So you might as well get used to it and like it.
We'll stay upstairs.
Question for Ryan Blaney, Wolfgang Monza, Rennsport Press Agency from Germany. Ryan, yesterday evening we had this heavy rain. In the beginning of the race, did you feel any difference in the grip level?
Yeah, I thought so. I went down to 1 the first lap, and I about did what the 20 did yesterday, and then I think the 14 and the 11 got into each other. It was pretty slippery, especially when you were in the first couple rows and you were really sailing off into 1. So yeah, I thought the first little bit you could feel the track kind of be greasy and not a lot of rubber on it, and then it came in and got pretty dark, but yeah, you could feel the heavy rains and what it did to it.
We'll stay upstairs, I believe.
No.
Is there another question in the press box? Do we have any additional questions downstairs for Chase or Ryan? We'll go back to Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, just Chase, it looked like it was really hard to pass out there in general for everybody. I mean, was it as hard as it looked?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know what genius decided to pave this place or take the banking out on 1 and 2, but not a good move for the entertainment factor, in my opinion.
we have anything final for our two drivers? All right, gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Good luck next week in Phoenix.